Hi, this is Stacia, and I wanted to share a tactics puzzle. This is from the book Chess Tactics from Scratch, and this is problem 72. It's black to move and win, so if you'd like to pause your video, go ahead and do so now, and then I will share the solution. Okay, and the first move I think is sort of obvious. We like to look at checks, captures, and tempo moves. Well, bishop b3 check is pretty powerful. And note that this queen is pinning this queen to a mating square, so therefore the queen cannot take the bishop because this would be checkmate. So, okay, bishop b3 check. Due to that, king h1 is basically forced. And now what to do as black? So this is the main point of the tactic, and one that I myself missed, which is why I want to go over it. It's rook f2 is the correct answer here. Fascinating move. So you will note that the rook is under attack by the bishop. So it does make sense to move the rook. But I was looking at rook e1 check, which simply doesn't work because it's defended by white's rook. But the move rook f2 is pretty fascinating. The point being, we're attacking this g2 square. So note again, the bishop is still not hanging because there's still this checkmate looming. So that's not possible. So actually the best move for white here is to trade queens and eliminate that threat. And after takes, now black has a pretty big threat on this g2 square. So both rook takes g2 and bishop takes g2 check are both threats. So the best move for white, or the most logical move for white, let's say, because the computer wants to do something different, is to defend the square with rook to g1. Okay, but now, hopefully you calculated this, but what would you do as black here? And the move is bishop g2 check. Kind of a fascinating move. It looks like this square is defended twice and attacked twice. But in fact, this does lead to mate after rook takes, rook check, rook here, checkmate. So pretty interesting. But let's go back, because aside from rook g1, the computer actually wants to play the move h4. Pretty funny. But the idea is to create escape squares for the king. So in this case, we can just play rook takes g2. And now the king cannot move, and he's also stuck in this, there's about to be discoveries. All right, so the computer wants to play knight c3, just attacking the bishop, so we simply move it. And now rook f1, but we can just take it. And now how would you mate the white king from here? And actually there's plenty of ways to do it, but the most effective is probably just bishop f2. And what I like about this is it demonstrates the power of side-by-side bishops and how they can control an entire file. So all these squares are gone, and now really I don't think white can do anything. You know, same move there, and this is checkmate. So, all right, let's go through the puzzle one last time. So it's bishop e3 check, king h1 is forced, rook f2, so attacking this g2 square. It's really the key to the puzzle. And now after the trade of queens, white really should play this move. Now bishop takes g2 check. And the point, if takes, rook check, block, checkmate. And there you go. So I hope you enjoyed this puzzle, and I hope you got it right, unlike myself. Thanks for watching.